This is Bava. We are in round 3 of a Pauper daily. I lost the first round to Goblins and won the second round against Is It Post. We're playing Deluxikoff's Hexchant deck, and we have a pretty good hand here, so we'll go ahead and keep this and see how things go. We're playing Rodrigo Pinheiro. I think we'll go a round 1 Abundant Growth into a round 2 Ledgewalker, turn 2 Ledgewalker into a turn 3 Armadillo Cloak, if everything goes according to plan. Rodrigo could have some other things to say about that, I suppose. But that's the plan for now. I think the problem, if you want to call it that, with these dailies is that you have these combinations of super aggressive decks that get done very quickly in their rounds, and the control matchups, which pretty much always go close to time. And so the people who get done early have to wait about 30 minutes before the next round, which is fine. You know, you could do some housework or something else, but you do sort of get people at the beginning of the rounds who lose time because they're not at their computers. We'll say hi and good luck. Our chat's off screen, but Rodrigo's not around to chat with us right now anyway. For those who might not be familiar with it, this is the wide beta interface. So of course, it looks much different than the regular classic Magic Online interface. There's a lot of resizable areas here. So these are the graveyards. And then we have this whole zone over here where we can see exiled, revealed, and other things going on here. But I'm just going to keep that closed. Doesn't matter most of the time. So we'll play our forest. Abundant Growth, our forest. Draw a card. Oh, nice. I don't mind that ethereal armor at all. So that's it for our turn. Rodrigo says, have fun in chat, or HF. And he's going to take a look at our hand. I'm going to guess that we're playing Delverfiend. I think with our Armadillo Cloak, we will not have any problems racing Delverfiend. But we'll see. Delverfiend can go nuts. And we don't have anything really to get rid of his fiends, except First Strike, but I'd rather be attacking if it seems safe. Okay. So we can get our Ledgewalker at this point. Okay. And next round we can go to town. I'm not worried about that Delver. Who flipped to a Ponder. But I'm not worried about racing Delvers. Rodrigo did put into chat after he probed me, Sill, Slip, F Cloak, etc. Let's see, he chose not to shuffle, and he gets another Delver. So maybe he's going to try and race me with Delvers. He's going to leave his Aberration to block. Little does he know that I got this Ethereal Armor and this Rancor since the last time he looked. So he's not going to be super pleased with that, I don't think. And we will go ahead and put the armor and the Rancor. And there's not much you can do about her. So we got a 6/4 first strike trample. And we will get our Bobo while the coast is clear. I'm not too worried about Electrickery at the moment. And I think we're going to do okay with our Ledgewalker anyway. Shadow Rift. So we are playing Delverfiend, I was right. But without the Fiend, or even the Dragonauts, I don't think he's going to have much luck. And once I get the Cloak, I'm going to be getting a lot of life. So I'm sure he'll attack for 6. I can't block, obviously. There's his Dragonauts. If he didn't have the Dragonauts, I would consider getting the Aura Gnarlid first, but since I'm at 14 and he can go nuts with those Dragonauts, I will put the Cloak on now and get some life back. You never know with Delverfiend, he could still kill me, even though I'm at 23. That's the thing about Delverfiend, it's a combo deck. It's a rough deck to race. Even though I'm not super worried about those Delvers themselves, their 6 damage might really help his Dragonauts get there. We'll see. I know he's got a Shadow Slip, so he can give someone Shadow and draw a card. If he draws into another land and he gets Assault Strobe and plays into some other cards, he can probably do about 18, 24 damage to me or so. We'll see. So Rodrigo is really pondering with his ponder. He has to have a good sit down and think. Putting cards on top and not shuffling. So I guess he likes what he had there, which should be worrying for us. He's pondering again. Dragonauts go up to 5. Not dangerous yet. But Assault Strobe now would put them to 7 double strike, which would be 14, plus the Delvers would be 20. And since we're at 23, that won't be enough. But if he gets a land, plays the Assault Strobe and something else, that will be enough. So these are the things we have to worry about against Delverfiend. I don't think there's anything else we could have done that would have helped us. And of course we have him at 3 life, so he can't get much closer than this. Rodrigo having another Long think, long ponder. Takes this card quite literally. Okay, Rodrigo. So whenever I play Delverfiend, I always have mana problems. I'm still trying to work out the mana base. I do like the deck, but it seems like I'm always spending my digs looking for the land I need to get a Kiln Fiend or to get a Dragonaut. And then when I get them out there, they end up getting shot. He chose to shuffle this time, so he's going for a random draw, hoping he gets what he needs. It's good for us because it means he doesn't automatically get what he needs. He did get a mountain, so a lightning bolt. Nope. We win. Not what he needed. Alright. Whew, that was close. Intense. Alright, so we bring in, for this deck, our Moment's Peace, because we want to stop him from going off. We will take out the Hunt Beast. We're definitely keeping the Armadillo Cloaks in this time. And I like the Norlids. The only burn removal he has are probably those Lightning Bolts, and I imagine he'll keep those in because they're so great. So I can bring the Norlids in. And just make sure that they're at least 4/4s and they should be okay. Ancestral Mass. So we brought in 4 Moment's Peace. We do have to watch out for Electrickeries, so I keep the Bond Beetles here. They're helpful. So, what do we want to take out? Take out 1 Abundant Growth. We took out a Primal Hunt Beast. We want to race. The Gnarlids aren't bad. I'll take out 1 Gnarlid. And let's see. That's 2 creatures. We should probably take out 2 enchantments. We'll take out some of our more expensive stuff. I do love the masks, but we'll try and keep it even smaller mana cost there. So that's what we do. We brought in 4 Moment's Peace, took out a Growth, a Hunt Beast, a Mask, and a Gnarlid. Probably not great. I'm horrible at choosing what to take out for sideboarding. Probably there's 1 card I should take out 4 of rather than taking out 1 of each, but that's what we're going to try. Alright, so we're in game 2. Alright, we don't actually have any enchantments that we can cast, but we can do this Moment's Peace if we need to and get this Gnarlid. So we'll keep this and hope we stumble into a white mana at some point. The Moment's Peace will buy us some time. Of course, Delverfiend has access to the red card that makes it so damage can't be prevented, which I imagine Rodrigo cited those in. Those will counteract our Moment's Peace if he gets it. But there's not a bunch we can do there. And of course, he could also have Dispels, which he may have cited in. But if I were him, I probably would not have the Dispels. Oh good, we got our white mana right off the bat. So we will sprawl our forest, we will pick white, and we will pass the turn. Next turn we can get a Gnarlid, and then we can make him big. He's going to check out what we have. I wish he didn't. Hopefully he doesn't have any answers. The only thing I'm worried about is him lightning bolting the Gnarlid before we can get an armor on it, or possibly when we try casting the armor on it. But since he's our only creature, we're going to try it. And it looks like Rodrigo might be stuck on one land. He's trying to dig into a second land. And since it's not a mountain, I am encouraged. He gets the problem that I always have. We'll ponder a probe and 2 preordains, just hoping that he can get the land he needs, which is rough. So here's our Gnarlid. He's a 3/3. He will be bigger next round when we attack. He'll be like a 6/6. There's his mountain. I don't have any choice, I think, except to hope that he doesn't have a lightning bolt. Probably not a great hope. There's his lightning bolt. Alright. It's unfortunate we lose our armor. We have a lot of mana and a lot of Moment's Pieces. So he knows we have those Moment's Peace. And unfortunately, maybe I should have waited on the Gnarlid until he could be a 4/4, but who knows how long that would have been. I have a lot of Moment's Peace. He knows I have the Moment's Peace. I suppose we'll cast 1. Since we really have 4 uses of it here. There's a Kiln Fiend. Okay. We need some creatures. And even now, if I'd saved that Gnarlid, he would still be sitting in my hand. I am not going to Moment's Peace unless he casts something, which he didn't. Nice thing about defending is I can play reactively. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So we can play 4 and the Moment's Peace from the graveyard, which we'll do. Green. Cloak. Three Bogle. Now we need some more enchants for him. But at least he can't be Electric Reed. He's saving his Kiln Fiend back to block. Fair enough. I'm going to take 2 damage again. Unless he pumps. He can't draw me into using my Moment's Peace unless he wants to pump a little bit. I'm going to threaten this Guild Gate, but I'm not attacking into his Kiln Fiend. Giving him plenty of time to draw. No blockers. I wonder if he saw both Moment's Pieces. Let's go ahead and cast this one. Maybe we can draw him out into trying to kill us. Ooh, Rancor's good. But it's not going to get me to attack into that Kiln Fiend. No, sir. What we need is First Strike. We'll save the Rancor in case we get a Silhana. So we will sit back with this Rancor, I guess. We have no other creatures. Now he's probing again. So he can tell I have this other Moment's Peace. Not going to surprise him there. And his probes have gotten into the same life that I have. 6. No blocks. I have lots of land. We will growth. Maybe we can draw something good. It's a Bond Beetle. Alright. We will put the Rancor on the Beetle so that he can kill that Kiln Fiend if he needs to. Whew, all we need. He's going to ponder. He's looking for his damage cannot be prevented card. Which if he added 4, like he should have, he chose to shuffle, so he did not get it. Alright. Can't block. Moment's Peace. Haha! We will start swinging in with this Bond Beetle. He will either have to block or take 3 damage a turn. Now I have another Moment's Peace that he doesn't know I have. He's going to let the Bond Beetle through. Now he's going for it. I think that means he's going. Do you draw the card he needs? I gave him Shadow to draw a card. Okay. No blockers. Ah, thank you. We get our armor. Whew. 2 intense games here. I feel like he's in some serious trouble now, though. Those Moment's Peace really coming through to buy me some time. It's all the same to me. If he kills the Bond Beetle, I can put the Rancor on my Bogle. Now he's blocking the Bogle, who has Trample. But I guess he wants to block someone. So, fine. Okay. Bye, Mr. Kilnfiend. I'm much more comfortable with you gone. How many mutagenic growths does he have? If he has enough, I can always Moment's Peace. Twice. But he really needs quite a few of them to get past the first strike. So he may be misplaying here and thinking if it just gets up to 8 damage, it'll be good enough. But really, he needs to get up to 9 toughness is the goal. Maybe he's just playing cards because he can. I don't imagine he's got an entire handful of mutagenic growths. Oh. He does have a blessing. So we can give him protection from green. Well, that changes things. Chooses green. Okay. So now we need to save our Bogle. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. Okay. So I can still get through 4 and gain 4. That's nice. No, I don't gain anything. What am I talking about? There's no combat damage. He did put himself down to 9 with all of his Phyrexian mana. He's done more damage to himself than I have. He's done 8 damage to himself. I've only done 3. But he could still draw that damage, can't be prevented, and we will be in trouble. So I've gotten him to waste Shadow Rift, Mutagenic Growth, and an Apostle's Blessing. I suppose he knows I have this Guild Gate. I'm sure he's seen it, but maybe he's forgotten. So, thanks to him getting himself down, I now have lethal on the board and a Moment's Peace to cast. He's in trouble. But it's still anybody's game, depending on what sorts of crazy things he has. He's going for his Assault Strobe. Fine. And he's playing pretty slowly, Rodrigo. He could go to time if we go into game 3. Of course, I would rather win this game. I think I'm still in a pretty good position. Assault Strobe is targeting Kilnfiend, as it should. He's the big one. And of course that's lethal if it gets through, so I have to. Don't have any blockers. Have to use my Moment's Peace. Alright, so we have the Ledgewalker. Can block the Delverfiend. We only need one blocker out, so we might as well swing with both of these guys. We're feeling pretty scared. We do gain a life, so that's good. The Bond Beetle does not die. So no one to put the Rancor on, but I'll get Silhana out here, and I can block that Delverfiend. He's going to have a hard time doing 18 damage to me now with just the Dragonauts. Alright, and I win. He had 4 land and 1 mutagenic growth. So good games to him. That was a really close match. Alright. So we are now 2-1. We did lose the first round to Goblins. We just got outraced, and game 3 I kept a pretty bad draw with no creatures, and didn't get one until too late, unfortunately. He destroyed the land I needed as well. Game 2 we played Izzet Post and won, and now we played Delverfiend and won. So we're doing okay. We're going for a 3-1 finish.